We are pleased to select from UCC defenseman Blake White.
So another pick on the back end here. It is defenseman Blake White from the Upper Canada Cyclones this past season, picking up 5 goals, 13 assists for 18 points. Had himself 20 penalty minutes as well. He's a very physical presence on the back end, able to use the timing to create the space that's needed to make those big plays. So Blake White, the latest member here of the Brockville Braves. And Brockville, again, one of those teams that was just needing that little bit extra to put themselves into one of those playoff positions. And so far in their draft, it seems like they've picked up a lot of physicality that should help their very skilled forwards that they do have on that team create the space and be able to generate some offense and hopefully start winning a couple more games this season under new head coach Ryan Leonard.
And a very balanced approach so far for Brockville. A winger, a goalie, and now a defenseman.
The Brockville Braves headed up to make their 4th round selection, as they're going to dip back into the Eastern Ontario Junior Hockey League, taking defenseman Nick Colson from the Smith Falls Bears Junior B team, 6 foot, 187 pounds. He's a very aggressive, mobile defenseman, so a guy that's going to get in your face a little bit, but he's also able to move that puck and create a little bit of offense. As you look at this past season, 25 points in 44 games, but this is probably the highest stat we may see in this draft, 100 penalty minutes in those 44 games. So a guy that had a bit of time in the box, but also was able to put the puck in the net.
Here's Jake Petruska.
That's a pick for Brockville. Jake Petruska, the first player from Canada to get drafted in this one.
Yeah, taking a look at Jake Petruska's stats from this past season, playing for the Canada Blazers U16, like you mentioned, and one of the first from that organization to go, I'm sure first of many, is he played for a selection of teams last season, 50 points in 28 games, 32 goals, 18 assists, so very, very strong year there. And then you look at the playoffs, and he's a big game guy as well, 14 goals, 7 assists for 21 points in just 13 games, so nearly 2 points a game in the playoffs. That's a guy that you definitely want to look at adding to your organization, and you know, in those 13 playoff games, 2 penalty